It's a decades-old mystery. Two young North Texas girls kidnapped 8 years apart. And tonight, one is sharing her story publicly for the first time.
I kicked and I screamed, just like I was told to do.
Well, this week, our I-Team is delving into the long hunt to find the man responsible. Law enforcement telling our I-Team's Andrea Lucia there may be more victims.
We hadn't lived in Plano for very long, but we had moved there because it was this great place to be.
At the age of 8, Ashley Keith thought nothing of strolling half a block with her friend to the local pool.
We all would walk to the pool or ride our bikes. It was safe and quote-unquote normal.
But on August 15th, 1991, that all changed.
How people parented their children, what children were allowed to do after that, it changed because it was so shocking. It was never expected. We were just gonna go down to the pool. I had a new swimsuit that I loved, and I remember a man approaching us. He asked if we had seen his white dog. And then the next thing that I remember is he grabbed me and I kicked and I screamed, just like I was told to do. And he put me in his car and drove away.
Ashley was held for 5 hours. She was sexually assaulted, and then she was dropped off after dark, 20 miles away in Garland.
What happened while he had me in the vehicle was awful, but I remember feeling so scared when he let me go. And now being in a neighborhood and it being dark and being released, I had no idea where I was or what was going to happen next. And then I just remember, Halloween, go to the house with the light on, right? That'll tell you if someone's home. And so I walked to the closest house that I felt like had a bright light, and I knocked on the door. And I said, "My name's Ashley, I've been kidnapped, I need to call my mom."
The months that followed were hard ones.
I started losing weight, I wasn't eating very good, I couldn't sleep. My body was just shutting down because I was just terrified.
Police had a sketch of the man they were looking for and his DNA, but they didn't have him.
He at one point had told me that if I told anybody that he would come and hurt my family, that he would hurt my brother or my mom and dad. And so I remember being really afraid, like if he was gonna show up again.
8 years later, he did show up again. This time in Southeast Dallas.
A 9-year-old girl walking with a friend home from school.
That afternoon, on March 25th, 1999, a man in a red Chevy pickup pulled over. According to reports at the time, he asked the girls if they'd seen a bunch of kittens in a nearby field. When the victim stepped forward to look, he grabbed her and sped off.
The MO in both the 1991 and the 1999 case were very similar. The similarities are striking.
This girl, too, was sexually assaulted, held for hours, and released. This time along I-45 in rural Navarro County, 60 miles outside of Dallas. Police, once again, had a sketch and DNA. It would take years to make the connection, but in 2004, CODIS, the FBI's national DNA database, revealed the DNA in both cases belonged to the same man.
What's called a case-to-case hit. So we now know we have a profile, we know the profile of the offender, and we know it's connected to multiple offenses, but we don't know who they are. They don't exist in any government databases yet.
Plano Police Detective Aaron Benzik specializes in cold cases. In 2023, he started looking into Ashley's and picked up the phone to call her.
Those are a really hard phone call to make.
He wasn't the first.
Multiple times throughout my life, there would be a detective or someone that would call and say, "We're reopening a cold case."
Did you ever think that the man responsible would get caught?
No, I really didn't.
This time, though, it felt different.
Detective Benzik, called me and said, Hi, I've been taking a look at your case, and I want to tell you a little bit about what I do. I think that we can really get this guy, but let me explain all this to you first.
Detective Benzik had an idea, and the support of both the Dallas Police and the Texas Rangers. Working together, they were about to break the case wide open.
Law enforcement turned to genetic genealogy, which looks not necessarily for a perfect match or even a sibling or parental match, but maybe a cousin, even a distant one that the perpetrator may not even know exists. I'll be back tomorrow to delve into how it works, why it's getting used more often here in Texas, and what answers it brought Ashley.